after reading half of the Bible, and I wrapped my head in the holy bonnet of salvation, and I was just finished anointing myself with sacred olive oil, and I was,
What?
burning Palo Santo and sage, and I got some Catholic incense, and I was on the way walking across water to my bedroom, and then out of the blue, here comes this man, and he just came in, and he was talking about Jesus and talking about salvation, and next thing you know, he was touching on my lady parts, and I was getting excited. And I said, Lord, please, Jesus, just give me a sign that this is the man you want for me to have immaculate conception with. And 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 it was just like it was like
Nah,
How
she
many
ain't
children
gonna.
do you have?
Three.
Is it
Three baby
another?
daddies and they all gang bang.
Hmm. So what do you want as an outcome?
Ooh, I want somebody that's loyal. It's really hard to find loyalty nowadays. You really can't find it at the next corner or none of that. Like these men now.
Hold on. Loyal to
She
what
said
end?
she
Like
got
a
3 baby
husband? What are
daddies
you
and they
talking
all
about?
I
gang.
want a husband. I want to
That's
get
horrible.
married.
What do you
Don't
Have
look for a
nobody want to
husband?
marry you?
um.
Somebody said 3BDs
I get
talking about
EBD.
loyalty.
What is good, YouTube? We are back at it again. This is Star versus Keith, and the lovely Star is here with us. We got another KevinSamuels most savage moments coming up for y'all right now. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and share this video if you like it. Let's get right to it.
I want to hear shit from you talking about you being broke. If you're not working in 60 hours minimum a week that you're getting paid for, turn off YouTube, Instagram, whatever, and get your ass out there. Go down there and work at McDonald's, Circle K, get you a job. I don't care about your pride. You can't be proud and broke at the same time. Go work and work and work. And then you take that money you make from your part-time job, invest some of it, take half of it, invest it to your future. The other 50%, the other percentage, take some, have some fun, go buy your belt.
He
Then
obviously
invest
talking
in
about men. He can't
self-improvement.
be
Get
talking
you a
about
high
women.
income skill. Get you something that's going to give
He
you
said 60 hours a week?
Yeah, he obviously talking about men.
Oh, okay. Because who? Oh, okay.
Who what?
That's a lot of hours.
Yeah, it's a lot of hours, but I mean, and
Because
this
40 is...
a full-time job, but but once again, he's talking to men.
Okay.
value skills that you can market on, that you can leverage on the marketplace. Whether you're working in corporate America or whether you're going to be doing your own entrepreneurial thing in the future. But men, if you're working, the harder you work, the luckier you get, the more exposure you get.
I thought this was savage moments. That
How
wasn't
the world
savage.
works. You're running on override. Men build the world that you live in.
Oh, I remember this.
Okay. Who built that house or apartment you live in? Was it a crew of women? Who designed the metal work? Who put in the floor, the plumbing, the electrical system, the heating? Who put that in? The car you drive, was that built by a crew of women?
So women are not capable of doing none of those things. No.
You're not good at it. If you given a choice, excuse me, because when given a choice, because women are free today, right? And you're educated, right? Then why don't we see 51% of the construction workers as women? Why don't we see 51% of the engineers as women? Why don't we see 51% of the plumbers, electricians, military?
Because we don't want to do that.
Train out.
Nah, let's talk about this shit. Let's talk about equality, because that's what he's talking about. Why is it that women only want equality to be CEOs? Why don't women want equality to build buildings? Why they don't want equality to go and die for their country? Why women don't want equality and nothing but that?
They do.
No, they don't. Equality means equal. It's not an equal amount of women in the Air Force, in the Navy, in the Army. It's not equal. It's majority men. Why is it women only want equality when it comes to being the CEO?
I really don't have a dog in this fight. I don't want to be a construction worker. I don't want to build houses. I can't answer that question for you because I don't want equality in those areas. Do I want for women who want to be in those careers to have the chance and opportunity to, yes. But do I, for myself, want to be a construction worker, slaving away on the asphalt, building houses, building roads? No, I do not.
Nobody is born a CEO. Nobody is born the head anchor at ABC or some shit like that. You work to get to that point. Why is it all the work that leads up to getting to that point, there's no wanting of equality in that sense? It's always, we need more women directors.
Equality at the finish line.
Yeah, it's only equality at the finish line. There's never equality when it comes to women want to be the general manager of McDonald's. They don't never want to work the fries. Why is that? That's an analogy.
I can't answer that question.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Operators, heavy, dangerous work is women. Because when given an opportunity, women segregate themselves into more comfortable positions.
Ding, ding, ding.
Men do the dangerous work.
It's talking this shit.
Women are rushing to OnlyFans thinking that it's the new .com, the new real estate, and they're realizing that there is no sustainable way to project this out for over 5 years. So carry your cell phone, and when OnlyFans stops, Subway will be hiring.
Oh my God.
The news today, you see what I said. Shout out to you OnlyFans girls down there.
And that was something that I actually thought about. Like, I really thought in depth about all the women who flock to OnlyFans, right? Yeah. And the money's good. Like, we've all heard the stories of these women making exorbitant amount of money. But it's like, that's based off what you look like. What happens when that is no more? What happens when that platform is no longer doing that or allowing that? What happens when you don't look like what you look like anymore? You have nothing else to give, right?
But it's the same thing. They just jump to the next dick. OnlyFans is the dick of the day. Then they just jump to the next dick. They're prostitutes. That's what prostitutes do.
But you're not going to stay young forever.
But that wasn't the point. The point is to get to the next dick. The dick doesn't have to be a literal dick. The dick can be scamming somebody. Like, it's the same shit. It's prostitution. That's all it is.
Okay.
In Miami, I told you. When OnlyFans is done, Subway will be hiring. Hope you got your application. And here's your pen. I got a pen for you.
Subway.
I got a pen for you. Carry your ass down to Subway and fill out an application, because in October, the adult content is a wrap.
$5 foot long.
I said it, and that's what came to pass. So all these new entrepreneurs on OnlyFans. I tried to told you. You didn't want to hurt your godfather.
Black women have been my enemy my entire life.
They've been your what?
My enemy.
And what do you do for a living?
A musician and an Uber driver.
What? What did he say?
Are you trolling me? Ninja,
no,
what?
I'm not.
Ninja, what? You're dating. Your enemy is your pocketbook.
I know.
I think he said a musician and a truck driver.
Man, see?
I mean, truck drivers get paid decent money, though.
I am, but the finances is definitely something that I'm working on.
Oh, hell no. A black woman who's doing you actually came in here to tell me that you've dated a black woman who's pursuing 2 dual doctorates.
I'm a PhD.
And you're a goddamn Uber driver and a musician. That's not a problem.
Oh, Uber driver.
Except you frame black women as your enemy.
And a musician.
Your enemy is your inability to be productive on a serious level.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not afraid to mother a child, but I'm afraid to fail as a wife. And
thank you. Thank you for being honest. It is
that's
far
just,
easier to fail as a girlfriend, which I don't want that stigma of being a divorcee, because why?
Either one is worse than the other. I think let me stop myself from saying that. I do think that being a baby mother is worse than being an ex-wife, but
you said I could mother a child, but I wouldn't want to fail as a marriage. I'm gonna say something. This may be hard to hear. Just because you can feed a child, clothe a child, and maintain a child, that you can raise a child. So many women think that's being a mother. That's not. That's the maintenance of a child. Women, especially in our community, hate being bored more than anything else. And marriage looks boring. If that's not you, fine. I wasn't speaking to
Kevin
you in general.
I was gonna say, because that's giving me real Justin LeBoy vibes right now.
I don't know who that is. Is he older than I?
No, he's absolutely not, sir. You're definitely way wiser.
Fuck your job. Fuck your 6 figures. Fuck your PhD. Screw all that. Forget all that. You know what a man wants? A man wants your respect in front
Ooh, he talking
and
that
behind the
shit.
scenes. He wants your respect when you're out there in the street, out there in
Mhm.
public. He wants you to you reflect him. He wants your respect. So you cannot say you respect your man if he is not your man, if he's not your number one concern, top of mind. Everything that you think about doing, not your job, your man, not your friends, your
Quiet
man.
claps.
Respect is something that men are fine tuned to look for. And men know when we don't have respect. He wants it in front and behind. In front of the scenes and behind the scenes.
One thing that I've learned in my life, being a married man, growing up, becoming an adult who is around the women species a lot, women tend to take a lot of the things that men consider to be something that shows respect as something that's considered controlling. I don't want my woman going out ass half naked, titties hanging out, ass hanging out, all that type shit. Like if we ain't together, we ain't doing something together. Like I don't want you out here like that. That's a reflection of me. You know what I mean? But women consider that like control, and it's like no. If somebody that I know sees my woman out, I want them to be like, oh, that's homeboy girl. I don't want them to be like, damn, what the fuck that is? You know what I mean? It's like a sense of respect where you want to be respect. Like I want you to act like I'm there even if I'm not there at all times. And if you wouldn't feel comfortable doing something in front of me, you shouldn't feel comfortable doing it not in front of me type shit. And women consider that controlling. Like, no, I don't want you pouring shots down some nigga throat while you at the club with your friends. Bitch, would you do that if I was standing right next to you? But and it goes both ways because I just saw a thing where a dude gave some girl a hug on the beach and gave her his phone number, even though it was a fake phone number, but she put it on like TikTok looking for the dude. Whole time this nigga was married and he was like, I was just trying to be nice to the girl type shit. Yeah.
It's the same for men. Don't get with your homeboys and start showing out.
I ain't lying.
Because your girl at home somewhere asleep or at work and you decided to go out and now you showing out. And now you talking about where the bitches at? Where the hoes at?
I hate it where the hoes at, nigga.
Where the hoes at?
Nigga, I am married as shit. I have nothing to do with hoes, my nigga.
Oh, I heard.
And run the infrastructure. Why are you not doing it? Because they pay better. It's easier for
because
women
we don't
to
have to. We can allow men to do it.
You don't have to. Because you don't have to.
You don't have to.
Well, okay. So in other words, you benefit off of men doing this. Are you honestly trying to tell me that you think?
Yes.
Are you? No. I've said not going to overtalk me. I meant that shit. Maybe you overtalk your boyfriend. That doesn't work here. Are we clear?
She was answering your questions. Calm down.
Nod your head and say we clear. Good.
See, he ain't gonna be
nice
talking
to you
to
if you're
like
nice to me, man. But I'm not going to allow you to overtalk me like that.
You would have no reason to go to Kevin Sam. You get put in check at home.
Women can get up to speed and run the infrastructure to the same level of efficiency that men can. I think you are sadly mistaken, but you are free to be sadly mistaken.
Men have no place at all to say how women should and shouldn't.
We have every place. We built the goddamn world you live in.
All right. See what I mean, bro?
You know, but that's the beauty of the female and male dynamic to me, though, is let's all be 100% real.
Mm-hmm.
There will be no other if it wasn't for the other. No, but seriously, there will be no other if it wasn't for the other, because just like he said, and he's absolutely right. I'm not disagreeing at all. Y'all don't want those jobs. And men are more sufficient in executing those jobs.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100% right. And it's the same with the caretaking, the nurturing side of things, whether that be children or a career choice. Women are just naturally better at those things. So it's the same across the board. Like, it's a fine balance. So I mean,
but it's like, but that's not what he's saying. And it's not a fine balance. They're saying that men have no right to speak on anything that a woman has going on. It hasn't been a movement that men aren't anything. Man, we don't need man in this world, all this type shit. And he like, bitch, this is our world. Y'all are benefiting from what we created. And now y'all trying to talk about, like, in all actuality, if women were the ones who ruled the world, we would still be in the Stone Age.
Well, I don't know about the Stone Age, but I'll tell you, I mean, because who gonna raise the babies?
But that has nothing to do with building.
But seriously though, you can build all you want. If you leave to go hunt and gather and build these buildings and make and do all of this, and you come home and your wife then fucking set the house on fire and starve the kids to death, there is no future. There is no human race. You still need somebody to take care of them goddamn kids.
But what you just did was, I said that if women ran the world, then we would still be in the Stone Age. I didn't say that either party was negligent. That's not what I said. I didn't say either party wasn't doing their job. I said if the emphasis was on what a woman does and it wasn't on what a man does, we would still be in the Stone Age.
Well, I can tell you what, I ain't gonna say Stone Age, but I can tell you one thing, it would not be the same.
Okay.
It would not be the same.
But what she just said is what women say anytime a man brings this up. They're like, well, what would happen to your kids? Bitch, I didn't tell you not to do your job. I just say if we making your job more important than a man's job, then what happens?
My argument was not whose fucking job is more important. My argument was that both jobs are equally important.
They're not.
Okay, play the video. I ain't about to argue with you.
Are you talking about the people? I don't care about them showing a clip from it. I just don't want to see them niggas talk.
Podcast where we'll ask like a girl who's relatively young and poppin' or whatever. We'll ask her like, could you date a Foot Locker manager? Very rarely do you get a yes.
Right. I interviewed a professor, Dr. Tiosan Johnson, and he's California. What is it? University of California, Santa Barbara. He teaches Black masculine studies. And the net of it is he is on college campuses, right? And he'll have young college men and young college women in his class. And he asked the question to these women, 19 years old, and they're wanting men at a certain level. And these men in this room with their peers know they can't date them. They don't make enough money. And these women looking over at them like, come back to me when you have $100,000. That wasn't how it was when I was in college.
Right.
This is a recent phenomenon of the last 20 plus years as to where normal average ain't good enough. Everybody has to have a Mercedes, and you have to have a
That's ridiculous.
He talking about that's the truth.
No,
that shit's so weird to me.
Protective style because I like to work out. I've started back working out, so I wanted to do something that would be protective for my hair. I'm on it. I'm being honest. If you go to my page, you can see my natural hair outgo. I have hair.
Why he laughing at this?
Ma'am, you like to work out? No, you don't.
Yes, I do. You can my friends over here. They would tell you I just started.
Tell me the last relationship where you've been submissive.
The last relationship I've been submissive?
She gonna make something up, or she just gonna not say that.
It was a very long time ago.
Okay, where was it?
Like long time ago.
Okay, I don't know you. When was it?
Probably high school.
Okay.
Dang.
Who was he?
My boyfriend of 5 years.
And how old were you when you started seeing him?
How was I?
How old were you?
17.
So last time you acted like a feminine woman was 22.
Oh no, I act like a feminine woman all the time.
No. See how I just did that?
You asked me about being...
No. Listen. I said, when was the last relationship you were submissive? See, a feminine woman is submissive. You can't rewrite femininity to fit level or lower supervisory roles.
middle management, upper management, executive management, people are married at that level at a rate of about 90%. If you want to move up, you are going to have to get married. Better to be, you can have 10 divorces, it does not matter. But in order to move up, you must be married. It is an unwritten rule, but it is there and it's firm. Men who are unmarried are looked at as unstable. Human beings have evolved to not trust unattached men. And if you think, well,
and women too,
you know, this movement, that movement, all these things are going to change corporate policies.
Look, you weren't raised to be a house.
we ran across that clip because women of a certain age, if you are not married, like I'm looking at you a little different.
Really?
Like, not in a bad way, but you know how you said like men who are unmarried are looked at as more untrustworthy.
Yeah.
Like I feel that, and I've never thought of that or had that feeling until I started getting older, and I don't know what it is. Like I just connect more with other married women.
Makes sense.
I don't know. It's weird, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I never think about that when it comes to women. I never expect women to be married.
Really?
No.
Why? Because you know so many unmarried women?
Like 99% of the women that I know are unmarried. Like most of the dudes I've ever worked with were married. When I worked at the bank.
The bank, yeah.
Every single man that was a banker was married. Every single woman was single.
Really?
Yeah.
But you know what? See, it's the same for me though too.
Yeah.
Because at work,
so the man,
all the women were married.
All the women.
All the women were married.
Well, you don't work in an environment where it's like a lot of each.
Yeah.
You work in a medical field. Most of the people there are women.
The kind of man that you would want, what he would want is a good housewife. Then he wouldn't want you because you're not one. By your own admission, you're not one.
I wasn't raised to be one.
Which means you're not one.
But I had great influences.
If you had such great influences, why someone What you just witnessed was pretty privilege. She's used to getting by on her above average looks, but she's got below average outcomes.
Below
even my
average
aunties,
attitude.
they're all teaching me like, they're single by the way. Some of them are even their own child, and they would always teach their daughters. And there was a period where my mom was single as well because she's divorced, but now she's on her second marriage. During the time when single as well, she was teaching me like, don't give yourself completely to a man, you know, who's gonna break your heart.
Hold on. I want to be clear what I just said. When your mother was single, she was encouraging you to stay single.
Pretty much, like
don't give yourself all to a man.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, and then now that she's married, what is she saying? Is she saying the same thing or?
Now she's teaching me to stay because I have a boyfriend right now, and she could see potential.
When her mama was single, she was preaching, don't give all yourself to a man. Your mother is projecting her fear, scarcity, and lack about her personal situation onto you.
What he say? You can't make that shit up. Ain't that what he be saying?
Is we're not obligated to our families like this. You're going to say that to other women. A lot of you ladies are going to have to realize this. Many of you are going to be put into this very position to where you did not get what you needed early on, so you could be available for your mother later on.
Yep.
See, men
have
a sense of urgency. We have to live in reality. This slow, theoretical progression you're talking about, women don't. How about this now? Women just don't typically want to go into science, engineering, technology, and math. It's not because they don't have the brain power. They just don't like the jobs. Yeah. They don't like the environment.
I think that's society's fault.
You're out of your French toast mind.
I don't.
No, okay, it's always no. That's bullshit. That's bullshit because at this point, then women are children. Women are children in your scenario. They're not accountable for anything.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is that if you are learned and if society gears gender roles as strict as it has in this society that we live in.
This is a disease. It is society's fault that women are choosing not to go into careers that sustain society.
What, you want me to stop it?
Because your choices are an effect of your learned experience.
Putting a man on a pedestal. Have you ever heard about this concept?
Yes.
What do you think?
I agree. I'm like 1,000% agree. And kind of involved with someone right now, and I do the same things like offer him like massages, try to be there for him, fill up his gas tank if he needs, just be there emotionally supporting me. I know maybe it's a little too much. I'm just saying.
Stop.
Yeah.
How old is this man?
She do what now?
22. We're about the same age.
So, does he...
Wait, if y'all knew... Oh, my God. I got to pause. I couldn't even pause it. If y'all knew how many times I done got in the car with this girl, and as soon as I get in the car, she say, the gas tank is on E.
Mm-hmm.
The gas tank is on... we need to get gas.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you not informing? Because she's the one, like, I'm always in the house, work from home type shit. She's always out and about. Like, I always tell her this, like, look, when you get home, let me know if the car need gas. I'll go get gas. She's probably done that 5 times in
Long story short, I ain't pumping no goddamn gas.
Hell no. She ain't pump. She'd go on E in the middle of the road before she go pump some goddamn gas.
And then call him like, honey, I need you to go give me some gas. I ain't pumping no goddamn gas.
Oh my God.
Not at the moment.
A whole clown.
What? Not at the moment.
It's basically, it's kind of the same deal.
I don't know. I'm still thinking about the gas.
No. See, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I know.
How many children do you have?
3.
Is it another?
Daddies and they all gangbang.
So what do you want as an outcome?
I want somebody that's loyal. It's really hard to find loyalty nowadays. You really can't find it at the next corner or none of that. Like these men now.
Hold on. Loyal to
she
what?
Said she
like
got 3 baby daddies in
that. I want a husband. I want to get married.
Don't nobody want to marry you?
Somebody said 3 BDs talking about loyalty.
Is that? I mean.
I don't know what that is.
Unemployment.
An unemployed mother of 3 with 3 baby daddies, and you talking about you can't find a man?
Yes. It's I'm pretty sure God. I want somebody that's gonna help me. Like, you don't think that I can?
How the fuck you got braces?
You don't think that I can get somebody to help me? You don't think a man is gonna love me
without a job?
With unemployed 3 baby daddies.
You don't worry about you. I'm gonna ask the guy the kind of money he has because the men you typically date are older and have money.
Yeah. But I think, I mean, in general,
but my point is, men your age wouldn't have stand a chance with you because most don't have money. Thank you.
Right. But I mean, to each their own. Everyone is different. I think
not.
Each is everybody's different. We're more alike than anything else. And the bottom line is this: would you like to be married one day?
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to be submissive and obedient to your husband?
Left.
There she goes. You can't make this shit up, people. You can't make it up.
Okay. Why?
After reading half of the Bible, and I just wrapped my head in the holy bonnet of salvation, and I was just finished anointing myself with sacred olive oil. And I was, burning Palo Santo and sage, and I got some Catholic incense, and I was on the way walking across water to my bedroom, and then out of the blue, here comes this man, and he just came in, and he was talking about Jesus, and talking about salvation, and next thing you know, he was touching on my lady parts, and I was getting excited. And I said, Lord, please, Jesus, just give me a sign that this is the man you want for me to have immaculate conception with. And 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 it was just like it was like the God opened up and said, yes, go ahead and have copulation with him, and I will bless it. I will bless your union. I will bless your womb, and from you will spring forth life. And he did that to me. He just did that to me on purpose. If he hadn't come over, I just would have got in bed and went to sleep.
He play entirely too much.
It's been Keith versus Star. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Turn the notification bell on and share the video. We would really appreciate it. And we out.
Peace.